What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdullah here, coming at you with another video for the channel. Welcome back to the DMVSportsZone. And today, guys, we are previewing Week 6 for our beloved Washington Commanders as they head down to Chicago on a short week, Thursday Night Football tomorrow. It's going to be a great game, probably a high-scoring game. I'm kidding. Before I get into the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more DMV Sports content as we try to push out as much fire content out there as possible. And let's get straight to the video. So, I just want to talk about Ron Rivera's comments, press conference, when the reporter asked him what is separating the Commanders from the rest of the NFC East because the Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants are just dominating. And his response was quarterback. And I completely lost my mind. And he apologized for this, but the fact that this man, and he said quarterback, threw his quarterback under the bus, the guy that he went out and traded for this offseason, and said that's the reason why. Shout out to Carson Wentz for handling it well. Just a class act as always, but man. And the fact that his justification was that he was having a bad day. Us fans are, if you're having a bad day, us fans are having bad weeks. For the past few weeks, what we see on our television, that's bad. You having a bad day does not allow you to throw your quarterback under the bus. The reason why, what separates us from everybody else in the division, is because of coaching, personnel, decisions up in the front office, which you clearly have your head in. Look at it. The Eagles just dominating. Nick Sirianni's second year. The Cowboys. Cooper Rush. I mean, they have a great defense. The Giants. I mean, Daniel Jones hasn't thrown a touchdown in like 3 weeks, but they still find ways to win games even when they have lots of players missing because of injuries. It's inexcusable, and I'm just tired of like this man. It's frustrating, man. And I feel bad for Carson. This guy brings in Scott Turner. I mean, Jack Del Rio's been getting better week after week, but and then cutting Eric Flowers, cutting Matt Ioannidis. The list goes on and on. DeAndre Carter letting him go for nothing. Put Dax Simone as punt returner. Like, what are we doing? I'm done ranting about Ron. I'm just talking about this game, guys. Week 6, the Bears I think they're 2-3. We're 1-4. It's gonna be a crap bowl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. The Bears came up short last week against the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, they were just dicing them up. They were up by a lot, the Vikings, but they came back. But I think at the end, the receiver was supposed to go out of bounds, but he fumbled. It was a great play by the cornerback. But the Bears, man, Justin Fields. He is not a good quarterback. I think he's bottom 5 QBR. I mean, as a passer, he struggles. And I think, although he has mobility, I think we've done a better job with defending mobile QBs this year. We saw with Jalen Hurts, so shout out to Jack Del Rio for that. But, yeah, man, Darnell Mooney's their best receiver. I think they also have Amon-Ra St. Brown's brother, Dante Pettis, Cole Kmet. Not a scary receiving core. They have a good backfield with David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert. Shout out to Khalil Herbert, former Hokie. But, yeah, the offense isn't scary at all. Offensive line is not good. I don't think so. So I expect a big game for our defensive line again, as last week they had 5 sacks against Tennessee. Offensively, I think Jahan's not going to play. That's good. Just let him rest and have Diami come back. I want to see Diami ball out again. Carson was supposedly dealing with a shoulder injury this week. So I think he'll be fine come Thursday. But, man, it's just, it sucks because I say all this and we provide this content out there and they just provide terrible effort coaching players on in this case Thursday, but usually on Sundays. But, you know, let's just talk about the bright spots and what we can hope to win this game. Key number 1. Get after Justin Fields. Like I said before, this guy cannot pass the ball. He has no weapons. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is the get-right game. On national television, he just cooks us up. I mean, I was watching the preview video from the NFL, and I think it was Daniel Jeremiah was literally saying, go after Kendall Fuller. Yeah, that's what they're probably going to do. Kendall Fuller, whoever is being guarded by Kendall Fuller, just target him. William Jackson deserves to be benched, and if Kendall Fuller's benched soon, I wouldn't be surprised. That's key number 1, get after Justin Fields. Montez Sweat, another big game for him. Make sure you don't take your helmet off when you get a sack for this game. Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, James Smith-Williams, David Obata had a sack last week. James Williams had a sack last week. I expect our defense line to get there. If we use our linebackers on blitzes, Jamin Davis, Cole Holcomb got to get home. And yeah, it's key number one, put pressure on Justin Fields and put our offense in a good position when it comes to scoring. And key number two is get the ball to our weapons. Terry McLaurin. That's all I gotta say. We pay $24 million a year for this man, and he just doesn't get the ball a lot. I think it's more on Scott Turner and that terrible offensive game planning he has every Sunday. But gotta get the ball to Terry, Curtis. Just gadget weapons. Maybe if we have we drafted Cole Turner for a reason to use him in the red zone. Just get the ball to our weapons. Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson, J.D. McKissick. It's not that hard. The Bears defense, they're great against the pass. Eddie Jackson and some other guys. Eddie Jackson's, I think, their best defensive back. Defensive line, I mean, they don't really get home as much, but our offensive line is terrible, so we'll see who wins that matchup. But that's key number two, get the ball to our weapons, because when we feed the ball to Terry and Curtis in open space, anything could happen. Cam Sims, bro, I keep forgetting this man's on the team. Throw him a fade or something, dude. One-on-one, this guy's a beast, but that's key number two. Key number three, and this is a basic key number three, is coaching. If you see, this is just Ron Rivera and Scott Turner. If you see a play that you know is not is challengeable, challenge it right away. If you clearly see that it's not challengeable, don't challenge it. Clock management again in the first half, end of the game, it just needs to be better. It's not, and it's just time and time again we see that this man just struggles with using his timeouts and he doesn't know what he's doing. And key 3B, that was 3A. I'll always be one of the keys. Win the turnover battle. Our defense hasn't created any turnovers aside from that one pick from Derek Forrest week 1 against Trevor Lawrence. Really haven't done anything. If we gotta get a turnover against this Bears offense. I mean, if there's any game to get a turnover, it's this game for our defense. So those are the 3 keys to victory. What is there to say, dude? We haven't won a game in over a month. This team is a joke. Do I expect us to win? No, of course not. We're going to lose this game 20-14. It's going to be such a sluggish game. It's going to be so boring. And I just think at the end, I'll say it's going to be 17-14. They kick a field goal to go up 20-14. Carson tries to lead us to victory, but something happens where we don't score a touchdown. Well, I don't know if it's going to be on Carson or it's going to be on Scott Turner or Ron Rivera. Who knows? It's going to be up to someone to make us lose this game. But that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to fall to 1-5. And hopefully this will make Dan Snyder realize that, yeah, it's time to pull the plug on this. Fire everybody. That's about it, guys. I know you guys, I don't seem really energized right now, but this team just week after week just sucks the life out of me, and I don't know how much of I can take it. But I'm here with the content. Love the DMV Sports Zone fam, and I'll always support this team no matter what, through thick and thin. With that being said, I'm out, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe for our DMV Sports content. I try to push out as much fire content out there as possible. And follow us on all social media platforms, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at DMV Sports Zone. Even if we win, does it really mean anything? I don't know. But we're going to fall to 1-5, and hopefully, that Monday, or no, Friday, I don't know. One of these days after that Thursday night game, which is tomorrow, someone will get fired. Or maybe everyone will get fired. Who knows? All right, guys. Peace.